these age-old philosophers and mathematicians and researchers and whomever, they pass down knowledge, whether it be the mythos of the gods, whether it be theories that we use today, like the laws of physics and chemistry. That's all teaching.
Over 50% of Black Americans are unmarried, and only 2% of Black families in America have a net worth over $1 million.
We are on our journey to not only join that 2%, but grow that 2%.
Facts. I'm Devon Truvel, creator of Black Wall Street, the board game, with my beautiful co-host.
I'm Sinclair, aka the Health Nerd. You can go to our website at them4show.com, our Instagram at them4show, and our YouTube channel at Melanated Married Millionaires in the Making.
And welcome to the M4 Show.
So can we rewind a little bit for those who are hearing those four pillars, if you will, for the first time? Why those four? Like, what is the significance of those four pillars, you know, as a part of a community or as tools to build community? Let's break it down.
No, that's a great question. I think I'll use Greenwood as a great example. And you might see behind me, The Victory of Greenwood is one of these books that I've been reading. But Greenwood, for those who may commonly know it as Black Wall Street, when you really look at the true story of Greenwood, the full story, should I say, they had those four necessary building blocks. In my professional opinion, I don't think it is possible for these other communities, whether they be Asian communities, white, Hispanic, Arab, for them to circulate their dollar so many times without these four essential building blocks. So an example would be, okay, well, restaurants, you got to eat any type of food, groceries, produce, right? You got to eat. So that's just kind of an essential, right? And Devon, you mentioned Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So they kind of directly translate to the necessities, the bare necessities of humanhood.
Look, we're going to get right back into the amazing podcast. But if you didn't know, in 2017, we created Black Wall Street, the board game, because we thought more families needed to know about the history of Tulsa Black Wall Street. More families needed to know about the legacy of Black excellence left behind of Tulsa Black Wall Street, that we can own a Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Salon. We can have a Booker T. Washington High School. We can have an Uncle Steve's Barbecue. We can have a Renaissance man like Simon Berry, who had his own taxi service and bus service that got bought out by the city of Tulsa. We have brilliance in our DNA. We wanted to make sure that your family can play a game that teaches them about this brilliance. So we have Black Wall Street, the board game, right here. We had the first edition available in 2017 that got sold out. We're on the second edition right now, or you can get the beautiful masterpiece version of the game as well. It's up to you. Head to playblackwallstreet.com and get yourself Black Wall Street, the board game, to empower you, your family, and generations to come. Playblackwallstreet.com. Let's get back to the episode.
So you got to eat. That's easy, right?
Yep.
Heal. Well, you know, whether it's a scrape cut, whether you have a pre-existing condition, whether your body is at a dis-ease and you want to correct that, whether you want to tap into your full holistic health and wellness, that's a no-brainer, right? I kind of want to be, you know, skin glowing and melanin just flowing, everything. Teach, education. Wisdom, knowledge. That is another essential pillar. When you think of these age-old philosophers and mathematicians and researchers and whomever, they pass down knowledge, whether it be the mythos of the gods, whether it be theories that we use today, like the laws of physics and chemistry. That's all teaching. Someone taught you something, whether it was how to be a man, how to be a woman, how to tie a tie. Here's how you solve this equation. Here's how you drive a car. That beautiful exchange of information from parent to child, from partner to partner, all of that is teaching and wisdom. That's the third thing. We got feed. We already know we got to eat. I'm sure we would love to have our skin glowing every day. And then teach. Knowledge is important. Invest is probably my favorite part, because it kind of loops it back around. It kind of creates that feedback loop, right? Because when you invest, whether you apply this to modern day times, you can invest via banking platforms or invest into a business. You can invest into the latest crypto that's founded by, a Black startup or a Black couple, whatever the case may be. But you can also invest any of those previous three. So you can reinvest. If I am taught a new profound vision from my father or my mother, or if my partner comes to me and says, bestows upon me this wisdom through just us being married and in love with each other, I then impart that to our children, or I then impart that to maybe my younger brother or sister. Like, so you can just it creates that feedback loop. Like, let me invest that into the future. An essential ingredient of wealth is not just money. It's not houses. It's not just fancy cars. It's knowledge.
Facts.
And so that reinvestment piece is probably my favorite part, is you actually have to turn back and rinse and repeat. So yeah, those are the 4.
Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all, any, do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify, anything, all of them, all of them, wherever you're listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.